It is not a bad thing to do another master's degree. If you already have a master's degree and naturally you feel that the next thing to do is a PhD, if you want to continue. If you wish to continue study, the next thing to do is a doctoral degree. You're right. But depending on your circumstances, it may not be the best option for you. Sometimes another master's degree is the key you need to get out of your current situation. And when I tell you that, trust me, I know what I am saying. My name is Blessing. I'm your study abroad PhD. If you have questions about study abroad or you need tips, stick with me, follow me, slide in my DM, and we'll talk about it. That said, PhD is a research-based degree. It is a kind of degree that is based on relationship. When I say relationship, I mean mostly supervisor-student or advisor-student relationship. Most professors that supervise for PhD, they want to be assured of the capacity, of the capability, of the ability, of the research rigor that their student is able to bring to the table before they can agree to supervise you or before they can give you their research grant. That said, for somebody who is coming from away, for example, as an international student, it is not easy to easily build that relationship unless you first go in as a master student. Does that make sense? So sometimes you're not going in because you do not have the credentials to begin a PhD. It is not because you have low master's degree score or that your master's degree you are looking to, somebody said, launder your master's degree. It is mostly not that. It's not good enough. But you need to to position yourself appropriately for the goal ahead of you. And if that takes a year or two and another degree, because another master's degree is also a blessing. You can say, I have two master's degrees. And that's especially if these two master's degrees, if they build upon each other, I will expand on that in the future. You have a kind of advantage that people who have only one master's degree have. So it's not a bad thing. If you have considered your option and it looks like master's degree might be better for you, it's not a problem. Do it again if you have to do it again, especially if it is your gateway to a study abroad. If you're looking to get a PhD, it is not impossible, but it is more rigorous to find a PhD connection, supervision. You send in cold emails, you create, you find some kind of networking avenues to connect, and sometimes it still doesn't work because the professor, it's not because you're not sufficient, but the professor has to be convinced, and that's not always easy to do. But if you go in as a master student to the same institution or in the same field where you're looking to then do your PhD, it will be easy to network, especially if you're an international. This is especially for international. So this is basically an advice that I'm giving to people aspiring international students or current international students that are looking to PhD. So you've tried, you've attempted contacting supervisors, linking up with them, pitching yourself to them, and it's not working. It's not because you're not doing well. It is not because your credentials are not good. Supervisors need to be assured that you will be worth their money. They are putting their funds, their funding, they are betting their funding, their career on you. And if they are not assured of what you can do, a CV may not necessarily give the full picture. It may not be convincing, but when you create a relationship with them by starting as a master student, then you're able to build up on that relationship to then progress to your PhD. So it is not a bad thing to have two master's degree, and it is not a disadvantage for your visa application. If you're applying to study in another country for a course, for a degree that you already have, it is not a disadvantage, depending on how you're able to package it. So if you need more, if you need help, or you need more clarity, or you're looking to do something like this, you're looking to study abroad, another master's degree, for example, you're looking to ultimately do a PhD, and you're wondering how to begin, you can consult me for a one-on-one. I can walk you through it and give you tips, helpful tips that will help you to successfully navigate this phase. My name is Blessing. Stick with me for more study abroad related content. See you in my next one. Bye bye.